The Outlaws Motorcycle Club established chapters in Florida in the 1960s and 1970s. The Outlaws are a nationwide organization that have been involved in criminal activity, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and murder. So what does this bike club have to do with Wade Wilson? Unseen messages between Wade Wilson and an unknown person gets leaked, and this is what they say. My bio-dad owns a construction company in Tampa. It is called Eagle Construction. Think? What does the eagle signify? Think Germany. He was an outlaw member. When they framed me, who better they get to use my bio-dad? Most people in organization are primarily white. We were conjoined with Spanish cartels and the Russians. Maybe now you see why my bio-dad is so adamant with what he's doing online. It's because, yes, he has always hated me, but for more reason than that. That night at the Buddha, me and Mila were first approached by 3 outlaw members. They said, "Are you Wade?" I said, "Yay." They said, "We know who you are." The lead guy was named Tank. If you read Mila's depot transcripts, she says they came up to us, and she put Tank's number in her phone. Leaving the Buddha, yes, I sat in the back seat of the car for a reason. Intentionally on my own. I did this because I had no idea Jason was involved then. However, something in my gut told me things weren't right. Bear in mind, leaving the Buddha, as our car went to pull out of the parking lot. The same 3 bikers, leader being Tank, were on their bikes, and they pulled in front of the car, stopping us. They said to us, "We're having a little get-together. Y'all should come with us." Me, from the back seat, said, "Okay, yeah, sure." They moved and pulled out. They went left. I told Jason we're not going with them. Now go to your house. When at his house, he did give me what I thought was cocaine. It was actually something stronger. I didn't know. He did this on purpose, so as later it would be said, Wade took drugs that made him go crazy that night. This is another one of Wade's made-up stories, but did he sprinkle any truth in this? The first thing we couldn't find is Papa Steve owning an Eagle Construction. The second thing is Mila's deposition. It doesn't say anything about putting a biker named Tank's number in her phone, but Tank is a real person and the connection with the Outlaws might have some truth to it. Somebody needs to ask Papa Steve if these claims made by Wade are true. From what we are being told, Jesse and Wade have officially broke up. But before this was reported, we did see Wade and Jesse's marriage request get denied. Wade Wilson is not allowed to have access to a tablet or kiosk ever again, according to this write-up, saying indefinitely suspended and approved by the warden. This call that we are reacting to is Wade Wilson and Jesse talking about his story to present to the people and a raffle, in hopes people will donate, but one person is not happy about this, and her name is Vivian.
It's your guy, Blue Wise, ready, set, let's go. YouTube streets, welcome back to the show. DVS, stuck in the system. What up?
Yo, what's going on, Ronnie? It's been a while, but we're back, man. This is going to be
Yeah,
pretty interesting. I know we've been having a lot of controversy and different things. People are
yeah,
upset, people are
facts,
happy. Shit is
facts.
all over the place. But
Yeah,
I think before we get started, right? Have you heard about the Patreon call from phone calls from prison?
heard about it, but haven't heard it. You know what I mean?
N- Neither have I. Now, from what I read, that they put this on their page and they let it be known that there are some pretty explicit calls that came out.
Right.
I don't know, some people may not be able to hear these calls, but it makes perfect sense because these women know exactly what they're into, right?
Yeah,
It seems
and it
like these
shows you
women,
who's who and what they're really into and what's what.
yeah, because they're putting on this facade of um, they didn't know any better,
Right.
they were lustful, all that crazy victim, the ignorance and naiveness. We see through the bullshit, man.
It's real convenient. Yeah, right.
It shows that these women know exactly what they're getting into, and when they got into it, I think they wanted to go the places that it was going when these calls were taking place. Like this is something that all these women know, consciously and subconsciously. Now, whether if they put it to the
Yeah,
side and they say, you know what, I'm going to ignore this for now until a major red flag happens, and then I'll
yeah.
pull it back up. But
It's crazy for clout. Crazy for clout.
But these women are really into this, and I think that these women need help. All of them, every last one of them, and that's
Oh,
just me,
facts. And this is
cause
just something we've been saying though.
it gets sicker and
Mental
sicker
health
as
is
we go
real.
on.
Yeah.
But let's see what these calls are about. This is Wade Wilson, raffles and confessions. So
Wow.
who
Let's get right
knows?
into it, man. Without further ado, shout out to phone calls from prison, YouTube streets. It's your guy Blue Eyes DVS. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Good morning, beautiful. How was your night?
Good morning.
This is Vivian, by the way.
Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And I.
Is it German?
It's Vivian.
Oh, Vivian. Oh, yeah, okay.
What's up
He's
with his
singing,
singing? Hey,
man.
what's
He's
up with the
real jolly. Yeah,
singing?
he's holly and jolly this
What
morning.
medication they gave you this morning?
Right.
What, baby? You don't like my sweet singing voice first thing in the morning?
I love it.
My sweet
love
singing voice? All right, all
I
right.
love it.
How are you, baby?
How's
Good
it
morning.
going? I'm good.
You good? What are you doing? What have you been doing?
Nothing. I was on the shower.
So the German, it is the
The
German.
German.
The
Yeah,
German.
one of them.
One of them. There's many of them.
Exactly.
Wild. And I always picture them eating chocolates for some reason.
Chocolates?
Chocolates.
Chocolate.
But this is different, right? He's come into this call super jolly. He's on a manic episode, obviously, right?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
guess he's trying to take a different avenue or a different direction from what's the norm, right?
Right,
She seems like she's thrown aback a little bit. She is definitely reserved.
right.
So pay attention to what's going on, because
And even though he's a little wild, man, I think this is a docile Wade Wilson because, like you said, we brought up before, I think they're keeping him well medicated to keep him very docile and chill. You know what I mean? That's just my
no, yeah,
opinion.
absolutely. But he also wants the medication too because it makes his
All
bid go
facts.
smoother. So you know,
And that's it.
Oh, I was under the shower.
Like
Why are you taking a shower?
Like every
You know,
time.
do it every single time. You're going to do it for the rest of your motherfucking life. And when I come home to the house and you wake up before me and I'm still sleeping, you try to wake me up and shit, I'm going to brush you off like a big bear trying to brush a leaf off your back. I'm going to be like, get the fuck off me. And I'm going to keep sleeping. You're going to jump back on me and get the hell off me, goddammit.
the delusion is real, man.
Yeah, the schizophrenia is like off leash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely it's concerning.
And then you'd be like, I've been waiting on you. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
Like, no way, dude.
Oh, you fucking suck. I'm all the way awake. I'm all the way up. Yeah. God damn it. You know how to get me, don't you? That's cheating. You know that, right? That's cheating. You know that, right? That's cheating. That's cheating. So, how was that shower? Why did you take a shower first thing? You just wanted to?
Yeah.
Huh? Just to kind of wake up?
Cold
Feel
shower
good?
ready.
Cold? In the morning?
Yeah.
First thing in the morning? Cold.
Yeah.
How cold?
Hey, yo, listen,
Like
this
it's cold
is
as
what
a...
normal people do. This is what normal people do. We wake up, we work out, we brush our teeth, we take showers. This is called hygiene, Wade. I don't know if you know anything about it. You ain't got no teeth to brush, but this is what we do. This is what
So
normal
go
people
to
do.
Right.
Not saying she's normal, but this is what a day looks like in the morning.
water?
Cold. At first
Really?
hot and then being really cold, yeah.
That's how you like to do it? Like that?
Yeah.
Damn. Interesting.
You need to do
I'm not
it
a fan of
with me on the shower, baby. You need to.
Do it too with you in the shower. Why do I need to? I don't want cold water.
Oh.
All right, fine. Okay. You're right.
So So it's scientifically proven that cold showers actually,
Yeah, talk
you
that
know,
shit.
it's a health benefit
It's great for you. I gotta
in
say, I
many
was just
ways.
gonna say, man, I co-sign that because ever since I started with the cold showers, it changed my life. You get out feeling great. Now, I started off with a nice hot shower, warm shower. I cut it down, go a little cooler, a little cooler. Then eventually, I got to a point where I could take a cold shower, and it just feels great. It's life changing. I recommend it.
No, yeah, absolutely, man. Cold showers are the best.
All right, fine. You're
And yo,
right.
just to
Cold water
add,
it is.
it helps you
Cold
to
water it is.
learn and deal with shock. If you was ever stabbed or in a situation where you was in cold water, you would be able to maintain your composure, stay calm, and you're less likely to go into shock if you practice these cold water practices in a life-threatening situation. Fact.
Okay, Jason Bourne. All right now.
Just
Jesus, I don't
saying.
think the average person is getting into some shit like that, bro. They're just
I'm just
walking.
saying, my guy. You gotta stay ready.
Yeah, Jason Bourne, it is.
It is. Baby.
Mhm. Yeah. What did you do
Yeah.
last night, baby?
I think there was a party I went to, like one of those parties on the
Oh,
street.
yeah?
You know, where everybody's outside. Everybody's outside in the street,
Yeah.
and
That's
you go
called
out there.
Mardi Gras.
Everybody's
He was at
smoking,
Diddy's party.
drinking, walking down the street and
Mhm.
shit. Music everywhere.
And,
Everybody's in the parking lots and shit. And then you're like, yeah. I went to what do they call it?
A
Like a
Diddy party.
rave? Yeah, I went to a rave last
oh,
night.
yeah.
A rave.
That's
Glow
pretty
sticks.
cool.
There was glow sticks everywhere, and I was like breaking the glow sticks
Yeah.
in half and pouring.
Shout out to the rave parties, man. They don't even have those anymore. That's
Back
like
in the day with the
extinct, bro.
techno, that yeah, they had the techno music and all that. The girls were wilding. Those that was the different days, man.
Those
The
are the
club
times,
days.
man.
Yeah,
I wish
raves
they could
and
bring those
clubs and
days back.
The liquid all
house
over my
parties.
body, so I was like glowing in the dark and shit,
Uh-huh.
baby. And I was going hard. I was going hard that day. I was going hard that day. Hey, and the music sounded like this.
Did you, let's be real. Let's be real. All right? When he just did that, did you envision him humping the air? Just
Yo,
asking. Just asking. Just asking.
yo, that's wild right there. But I was just gonna point out the fact that we're not even, we was just a minute into this call and he already started with that crazy laugh, and I'm like, here we go again. But it's been like two, three times since he done it. But he's definitely like twirling his fingers with the phone or something, and like playing with his hair, some weird shit.
Yeah. Yep. And I was head bobbing, baby. Yeah.
Did you drink
Man, it was
much, baby?
Those are some fucking fantastic meds he's on. Holy shit.
too much, baby. I'm sick right now. Way too much, baby. My stomach hurts. It hurts, baby. I'm too sick. Drank too much.
I'm sorry, baby. Did you good?
Good. Good. Yep. Yep. Hell yeah. All night. All
It's coming down. You felt he shifted a gear.
Yeah, yeah.
He just came down a gear.
night long. All night. Yeah.
You have to tell me something, no?
I'm not telling you nothing.
No? I
Good,
know,
nothing.
baby. I know. I should know that you don't tell me anything.
Oh my God. What, baby?
Do you really?
What?
Like, does the girl send you $5 and then you call one girl?
Call one girl.
So every girl sends you $5 and then one girl you will call.
Oh, are you talking about like
Yeah.
the influence for donations or whatever?
Yeah.
She was waiting for him to come down to do that. You caught that, right?
Oh, like a snake waiting for the perfect time to strike.
Nah,
Yeah,
baby.
that's
Yeah, you're actually reading it wrong though, as far as I know. So it's not like that. What would I look like calling everybody that donates $5? You think that's what I'm worth for a call?
But that's what he was doing. No, he wasn't soliciting his services
Yeah,
for
you gotta remember he's a wannabe bullshit artist. He ain't gonna be up here telling the truth. I'm sure he was doing it. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I get it. It's just holy shit, man. This shit is just it's there, man. Like it's
It's
fucking
crazy.
just keep on line and line and line.
To say thank you is $5. I'm crazy. I don't even think that's how the system
That's
works.
what.
That they
That's what.
no.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, he was able to get you who if you donated $5 or you did whatever it is that they're talking about, you got a letter, and I think you might have got a call too, right? A raunchy, sadistic, wild call, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. I'm not sure, but that's
I think
crazy.
I think if I remember correctly, there was something to that effect.
At
If
the
I'm wrong,
beginning, right?
please correct me.
Maybe.
I should pay to
That's not
talk to,
true.
baby.
It doesn't say $5 for a phone call. That's not what it says. I know that for a fact. So you're not right.
Whoever is. So
Yes.
one girl wins a call with him. That's what it said. Anyone who donates $5 over the next week, stop playing
Oh
around,
shit!
baby. I
Oh
read it.
shit, Jesse,
Oh, stop
Jesse,
playing around,
you
baby. She
you
said I be
turned
reading.
Wade into a $5 whore, man. Oh shit.
Oh shit, a $5 trick.
Baby, I don't know if they changed it or if there's something new that I don't know about. I'm not sure. But what I'm
But
saying
that's
to you
pretty
now,
cool,
though, is,
baby. Pretty cool to know
sweet
that.
girl, sweet girl, what I'm saying to you now is, if that's like some giveaway or something they're doing, or something,
You know
I'm
what?
not really sure.
I would pay $5, and you better call me.
Oh shit, you see, crazy broads, man, they're out of their fucking mind. And
Right.
yo, I think, um, you know, hindsight is 2020, and
She about to send him $25 and get 5 calls in advance.
I was gonna say they should have marketed this a little bit better, man. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right. I'm just saying, if we're gonna get into this, right? Um, I think it should have been 25, right?
You know?
I'm just saying because it's like I don't know. She's willing to spend that money and she talks to him on a regular as it is.
Right.
So I don't know. I think it would have probably intrigued more people
Yeah,
or
and
more.
he wouldn't have to beg for canteen as much on these calls.
Yeah, but this still at the end of the day, he's still a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Always. We're
they
just talking
definitely,
logistics here.
yeah. Just yeah.
All right, well, we'll just say that you won then, and I'll call you. You hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so we'll just say I'll tell the girl that runs my shit. I'll tell her that I'll just tell her to put your name that you won for whatever giveaway they're doing. Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I'll literally tell her that whenever the giveaway is over or whatever that they're doing, I don't know, but I'll tell her they're gonna put Vivian's name on there, and like she won, and that's what I'll tell her that, baby. I'll put it on there. I swear to God. Yeah. When does it say the giveaway's over? Or whatever. What does it say? Does it say? You said the next couple of weeks or some shit you said. What does it say?
Yeah,
When does it end? When is the deadline for it?
I just screenshotted this.
Okay.
Yo, hold
Baby,
up.
that's
So
not okay.
he's either acting like
Okay.
he got no idea what's going on, or like you said, he's straight up getting tricked out by someone else and he really don't have no idea what's going on.
So I'm trying to remember if there was ever any talk or any kind of insinuation where it would come to there being. I think I remember hearing something about Jesse's mentioning to Wade about a raffle, and it got like blown over, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of like she mentioned it, so it
Right,
would
right.
be there, so she could do that,
Wow.
or
I
however.
don't know.
But yeah, wow.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, because you're gonna win.
And I'm
gonna have her. I'm gonna have her put your name on it.
I read how
Put your
much.
name on.
So when a girl sends you more money,
Shawty
they
won.
come more from you. Baby, that's not okay.
All right, baby, I love you.
Do you know that Kelly wants to shut your family down? She's posting
Right.
it on Facebook.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about Kelly though. It's not gonna
I
work.
know, baby. I just want to tell you.
Uh oh, Kelly.
Yeah.
Back on
Plus,
shit.
you can't.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
What's going on with Kelly with an eye? Kelly that likes to lie.
That
And
funny.
I saw a
Plus,
live from Kurt, man. She's really ugly, baby. I don't know what your girl type
baby,
is.
they're all ugly. I get it. It's not my type of girl. I get it. You don't listen. It's
Stop.
okay.
Wow.
You're gonna be just fine.
Wow.
Stop it.
You're gonna
He's
be just fine.
wow.
There's things you know and things you don't, but you're gonna be okay. You'll learn more later. You'll learn more.
I don't know.
You'll learn more to the story of Wade's life and how real it gets. It's gonna keep coming out, baby. Yeah, you know most, but
Oh
you
shit.
know, so just stay tuned, okay, baby? Me and you.
Oh shit. Ooh.
He said the Wade wife, stay tuned.
Stay tuned, cause ooh,
Tuned into the YouTube streets.
I told you, man, he was making this shit. He was making this shit what it is right now, man. This is wild.
Oh,
You'll
demonic,
find out a
real
lot more, baby.
diabolical.
There's more to everything, okay? So, and Kelly can't shut down the Fundly because that website is designed literally just to obtain legal fees. It can't be shut down. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the GoFundMe and shit like that where they don't do legal fees on there, so that page was able to get shut down. But man, Kelly has no way she could shut this shit down. Plus, guess what? The girl, baby, listen, plus the team and the girls and everybody that's running my shit, baby, listen, everybody's aware of Kelly and her bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Plus the whole world. Everybody's like, fuck you, Kelly. Honestly, baby, it's funny because, like, a lot of people are starting to, like, see the light of day about my situation and still saying, like, dude, Kelly, get a fucking life, you stupid bitch. Like, get a fucking life, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? But, yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why she can just stop.
Why can't you just go live your life? Go live your life and do something.
She's obsessed with you, baby. That's it.
Yeah, remember this? Do you remember this song? Why are you so obsessed with me?
Oh
All
my
I
god,
wanna
bro. Yo.
know.
How'd I know he was gonna get into singing that, bro? Spare us. Spare us, bro.
Oh.
And yo, for the record, that
You
song
love when
was
I
Mariah
sing. Stop
Carey,
it.
and it was
I
about
have
Eminem.
a singing voice of a fucking angel. I have the singing voice of a fucking angel. You love when I sing. It's like melodies from the heavens.
The delusion is so sick, man.
And every joke he got that he finds so funny and nobody else does, he steals from movies, man. I'm hip. I watch a lot of movies. I hear what you're saying. I see what you're doing.
Yep. Yep. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me they're coming to get me for the shower.
What did you do yesterday?
Shit, nothing much. What'd you do? How the fuck do you know I didn't go to sleep, girl? What is wrong with you?
I know you.
How the hell do you
have
know?
a camera on yourself.
That's creepy, baby. You're creepy. Now you're getting a little creepy. Hey, do you remember that one time? Do you remember that one time when we were in Germany? Showered?
Remember that one time
Right
at
now?
band camp?
No.
Yeah. Yes, I gotta go shower. I haven't showered in 2 days. Oh well, you're gonna have to deal with it. I love you. I'll call you. Listen, do you remember when we were in Germany though, and I had you get on the camera? Remember? You remember that on the website?
Yeah.
Baby. You found the one for myself too. I love you. I need to go take a shower. I'll be quick. I just gotta wash myself. For real, dude. Let me wash my. I love you. I don't know. Not long. I don't have to wash
Yeah,
it.
go
I
wash
don't
your
have to wash
stank
any
ass.
clothes. It's just my boxers.
Yo,
It's
hold
gonna
up,
be
right?
fast.
So is he
And I'm gonna wash my.
is he referring to like a FaceTime or a phone call or something like that, or did he actually is he alleging they met and linked up and was in person in Germany?
I don't know.
My boxers. It's gonna be quick.
Okay.
15, 20 minutes at most, not an hour. Listen, not an hour. I swear to God. 15, 20 minutes. For real.
Okay.
For real. For real.
Okay.
Promise. All right, love you.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Promise.
Thank you for using GTL.
Call 2. I told my dad I'd ran over this girl. Whoa. Rest in peace. Rest in
Yo.
peace. Whoa.
Rest in peace to the victims. Condolences to the families. Wow.
So,
Hey, baby.
good question for you.
When was the last time you talked to a stupid breathe bitch? Just honestly.
Breathe?
Yeah, just honestly, because
Coming
she's
in hard,
telling
bro.
Brooke.
Oh, I never asked.
Yeah, she's getting aggressive with it, but
He's coming in hard
I
early.
think that's just one of her tactics to get around shit that she wants to avoid.
What you think, Brooke?
Oh, I never added her again after I deleted her on the 12th. So I haven't
Okay,
talked to her
that's
since
what
then.
I thought so, because she's just
That's
trying
a
to
cold hard
intimidate
fact.
Brooke. And I told Brooke, I'm like, Brooke, you need to delete your personal account. She's like, he gave me all of your information. You're a simp. This stupid breed bitch. Like, she's like just trying to intimidate her. I told him like she's just trying to intimidate you, Brooke. But Bree is trying to say that she has Brooke's phone number and that you gave her all of our information, like everybody's information. Did you? Honestly, Dave, did you?
Why would I have ever done that?
I didn't think you would have. Yeah. I told her, I'm like, she's just trying to intimidate you, get rid of your personal pages. So.
He doesn't sound too confident, or
Not too bothered by it.
yeah, it's just like, ooh.
That's insanity.
Okay.
I would never have done that. I never did that.
Okay.
I haven't talked to that girl. We'll never talk to that girl again.
Yeah, you cut all of them off, right? All of them off after that, and no one.
Yeah,
You can't afford any other setbacks.
Dude, that's not even a setback. She's just flexing. She's talking shit.
Yeah, she's just jealous. She's just jealous. She's just that you cut her off. And it's funny because they keep trying to add you. Even better than they keep trying to add you.
Yeah, Elizabeth, Jasmine.
You know what you should do? When they try to add you, does it give you a date and time that they try to add you? Because you should start. I wish you could send it to us. I was like, I wish you could send it to us so we could call their asses out for being losers.
So they know I can't, and that's probably why they get away with thinking they can do it.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, we got to finish your story, and then I got to get a recording. Did you get the message from Val?
Nah, but Hey, Robert. Hey, can I use a razor real quick, please? Yeah.
What are you using a razor for?
Just shave real quick. Hey, listen,
Why are you shaving?
I just got out of the shower, and so I was just calling back to answer this question real quick. But don't worry, the German girl, she's going out to do something, but I do have to call her back. Because she's about to leave, so I do have to call her back. I just got out of the shower, I wanted to finish answering that question that you had for me from before.
All right, ready?
For the synopsis. Yeah.
Okay, so, I just wanted to, sorry, I'm just trying to remember where that's at. So Josh called the cops and then left while you were waiting for the cops to arrive so that you could take the fall. You had a change of heart. Yeah, you got the opportunity to get your door. Said he saw the cops arrive and waited until they left to actually leave. Later that night you called your biological dad. You told him you did something bad and needed him. You said you started to give him information into the crime. Gave him information about the letters.
I was just talking like I told my dad, like between me, like I told my dad.
So for those, trigger warning. He's about to start talking some wild craziness.
And at that time, I was like, hey, yo, I ran over this girl, and so she looked like spaghetti. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That was when I did that.
And why did you give him the information about it then? Why did you give him the information then?
I was ready to go to jail. I didn't want to run. I was ready to go.
So basically, he's confessed to this to Jesse, and this is in fucking August, bro. So what are we really doing here? Like, what are we gonna keep on acting like we don't know what's going on, and this is not some kind of like y'all both using each other and fantasizing about some shit that's never gonna take place, but you're mind fucking each other at the same time? Like, what's the orgasmic come off on this at the end of it all? Like, who I'm trying to understand this shit.
Bro, when people live in delusion, not for nothing, when they're delusional, it's like sometimes they believe their own lies and they get caught up in that fantasy world, bro.
Ready to go to jail. Okay, so you gave him information about the murders because Wade was ready to go to jail.
See, now at this point, I was going to take the fall for it, and that was the plan. But when I ran out the back door, right, I was like, man, I don't want.
Oh, here he comes with his story then. Hold on.
Here we go again.
This is the conspiracies we've been waiting for, right? This is something that was floating around for a while, It was on TikTok. It was on a few other things that I've seen,
Something
and
laid out. We've just been waiting for it to get played out. Yep.
yeah. So pay attention, cause I want to see how fucking well this story stands up.
do this. I don't want my parents to get hurt. But and then I ran, right? At that point though, when I ran and got to that house and shit, I was like, man, this isn't worth it. Plus, I don't want my people to get hurt. So that's why I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just follow back up with my biological dad. I already
Yeah.
started it at the warehouse in front of them when they made me call them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this shit. I know my biological dad. That motherfucker's gonna call the cops. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep my people safe and follow through. So I ended up just following through.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So he's saying, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because I could be interpreting this shit the wrong way. I don't know. But from what I'm gathering, he made it seem as if somebody was forcing him to do this and said that they would inflict harm on his parents, his family. So he did these acts as some sort of diversion,
Rebellious. Or,
or
right.
to take away from whatever it is that they had going on. I'm trying to get a better understanding.
Right.
Long story short.
Yeah. Okay. Later that night, he called his biological dad, later that night, Wade called his biological dad and told him he did something bad and needed help. He started to give him information about the murders because at that point, Wade was ready to go to jail and realized that was really his only option to keep his loved ones safe. His loved ones safe. His biological dad said he would send him an Uber, but instead called the cops, which Wade knew he would. The cops came shortly after to arrest Wade. To arrest Wade and was taken to jail.
The marshals.
To the marshals. Okay.
Yeah.
Marshals came shortly after to arrest Wade and was taken to jail. 2 days after being in jail, Wade completed a video visitation with his biological dad where he admitted to the murders. And that's one of the videos because we want to make sure.
No.
No? Okay.
That video with my dad 2 days later or whatever, that one, it's not like I admitted to the murders. That had already been done before I went to jail with my dad. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
on this video call, it was, you know what I actually did? I actually told my dad, I said, look, I feel bad for everything that's happened, right? I'm still taking the fall for it, you understand? But then, you know what I did? I said, I just want them to find the body so they could bring it back to the girl's family and shit like that. Because I feel bad for, her dying and stuff, so I wanted her body to be found.
This is incriminating as hell. And it's crazy because I was going to bring something up that we spoke on before, but I'm going to let this play out for a minute.
Yeah.
But yo, let's remember real quick, while we're here. Let's remember in the interrogation room, bro, he was ready to give it all up just for a soda,
Cheeseburger.
a cheeseburger, and a ride to relive the moment. You know what I'm saying? A cheeseburger and a ride to relive it. He's ready to give it all up.
2 days after being in jail, Wade completed a video visitation with his biological dad, where he told his dad additional information, including where the body was, so that it could be taken back to her family. He said he was forced into confessing, as he was terrified that he was forced into this. Oh yeah, sorry.
You're not going to show the fire report from the home today?
No. We do have it though. Wade was forced into confessing as he was terrified that his adoptive parents, his loved ones, I'm going to change this, his loved ones would be hurt. He knew if he told his biological dad that it would end up getting back to Tommy. Is this part right though? Because I know you did it with Mila, but you told your biological dad so that you can know that it
Yo,
would
he's
start
out
getting
of
back to
his
Tommy
league,
and
bro.
Eric.
When you start dealing with these people that allegedly went to Harvard or Cambridge, they're wicked smart. They think they're wicked smart. They'll run circles around people like Wade. Now, I'm not saying this is the case with this particular person, but they allegedly have ties to that area and connections, and them they're very prestige schools, and a lot of good lawyers, and educational. It's all about eds and meds in Massachusetts. Educationals and medicals. We have the best, hospitals and the schools and colleges in the world.
No, no. Yeah, a lot of nurses they'll they'll relocate to go to Boston
Right.
to get their nursing degree.
So my point is, if any of these people are them kind of type of people, like from Cambridge to Harvard, or anything like that, they'll mentally run circles around him with the mind games because they're highly intelligent. They're wicked smart, as we would say out here in Boston. They're wicked smart.
Eric and Tommy in the organization showing that you upheld your side?
Are you
Or
asking
that
why I
one?
called Mila from the jail? Why are you
Okay,
asking
sorry.
why I called Mila from? Are you asking why I called Mila from the jail phone?
No. Other than your biological dad calling him so that they knew where the body was there any other reason that you called him? Did you want to get the information out to your dad so he would tell people or no?
All of the above.
Okay, that's what I
Yo,
thought.
see,
So I said
she
that
be grilling him like a straight up lawyer, bro.
he knew if he told his biological dad that it would end up getting back to Eric and the entire organization. Back to Eric and the entire organization, showing that he upheld his side of the bargain, or his side of the deal. 4 days after being in jail, Wade confessed to the detectives for the murder. Is that correct or no?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. Still concerned about his family's safety and was hoping this would get into the news. So again, Eric and the organization would see that he upheld his side of the deal. Eric and the organization would see how his side of the deal.
CEO, she knows how
By
to articulate it, how to word it very well. You know how to go about it the right way. I think this would be his best bet at spending any time on any of these females or whatever these way wives you want to call them, right? I think this is his best bet, man, and she's highly intelligent, bro. Respectfully,
the
like
8th day in jail,
I'm not going to bat for her, or nothing like that. I'm just saying, bro. She's
Well,
obviously on another level compared to these other women he's talking to.
well, she's got the basics of fucking, sales,
Wordplay,
selling
dynamic,
cases.
right?
She's in sales, bro. She does dentistry. When she's there, she's trying to case plan and she's trying to sell these plans, right? So
Now, right? Go ahead. My bad.
she has to be articulate. She has to know all
Right,
these
right.
things. She knows to have to know, sequences and all this.
Authenticious, right, right.
So she's got the basic formula, bro.
Right. Well, I remember in the beginning when we first started covering this case on the YouTube streets and we started taking it very seriously, they kept bringing up how they were going to have this magic dream team of lawyers that were linked up with Kim Kardashian and OJ Simpson. But other names they would drop in was Harvard and Mass. And, they were them prestige type of schools and lawyers. So that's why I'm bringing it up to see, because it's crazy, bro.
it still had not broken on the news. Wade then called
And
me.
this is just what I was trying to say is this is basic. You know what I mean? This is like she just took it and added some extra spicy shit to it and did some
Right.
deceiving
But
and
it's strictly business. We see all these other calls are more intimate. This is like straight to it.
she's marketing right now. She has to be able to
Right.
sell. So
Okay.
she's in the market of what she's doing right now. She's trying to get it out there.
Okay,
And
brother. I got you. That gives me some
Mila
context.
because
got
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
he knew she would be working with the reporters. He confesses to murders because he knew Mila would tell the reporters and it would get attention from the media. Again, the whole idea was that to gain attention so that it could get back to Eric and the organization that you took the fall for these murders so that your
Right.
loved
So
ones would be
they
protected.
Yo, now they're
to
incriminating other people.
confirm that.
Yeah,
Well, they've been doing this kind of. They trying everything. They pulling at straws. But what I'm hearing right now, it sounds like to me they're trying to put this whole thing on other people, a whole organization allegedly. That's crazy.
Uh, to confirm that I followed through, yes. Right? So
Yeah.
it gets up to the news early, right? They put it on TV. Okay, they know now.
Could confirm. Sorry, I'm sure. Okay. So that leaves that. Then less than a month after, I'm going to mention, less after a month that, yes, we were incarcerated, specifically on 12/3/20.
Yeah,
Less,
there you go. Yeah, there you go.
yes. Less than a month after Wade was incarcerated, specifically on 12/3/19, Wade's adopted parents' house furiously burned down. This was ultimately a sign from the organization showing that if he did not continue to take the fall, that there would be more
Yo,
consequences than burning their house.
hold up. They're saying this alleged organization, and we all know who they're referring to. I don't know if we want to give the chat a little bit of context, but maybe we got to plug, produce, and slide something up in here. But they're alleging they're blaming them for burning the house down. I think this is the second or third time we heard this be brought up, but these are crazy allegations, bro.
Absolutely, it is.
Wow.
Well, see, they tried to just do that with the house. Thank you. And
So
see,
should I
my
change
thing
that then to say that there was a sign from the organization that they weren't messing around?
they tried to kill him right there. My parents were inside the house.
Okay. Mysteriously burned down and Wade.
So hold on.
Messing around. Maybe
Hold
I
on,
gave
hold
her
on.
too much
Time out.
credit on the vocabulary. Go ahead.
So what he's painting on this canvas right now is saying that he was held in front of his parents' house and told to go and commit these. Come on, bro. Stop it, man. And just for reference, right? Jesse, man, I know what you're doing, man. You're you're on your marketing shit hard. You're doing what you do. You're definitely taking it in a deviant way and using it for something else. You know what I mean? Some sort of gain, some way, somehow. But there's such a thing called, right? This is what she's doing, Ronnie. She's doing the 7 P's of marketing. So it's
Oh
product,
yeah, yeah. I'm hip. I'm hip.
price,
Placement.
place,
Yep.
promotion, people, process, and physical evidence.
Yeah,
So
placement. She's doing product placement. I'm hip. But we did confirm that Wade Wilson's adopted parents' house was burnt down allegedly. But
and she
that's what it says.
and she got the 5 C's in here mixed with it too. So you know
Right, right.
we'll let this rock though. But she just got the basics, bro. She's got
Yeah.
the
Well,
basics, and she's just doing what she does, man.
oh yeah. Marketing
Knew this
101.
was
Thank you.
Eric and the organization trying to kill them.
Right, so my parents
Um,
were inside the house, Jesse. You know the only reason
Yeah.
they made it out, right?
Why?
See, they lived in the country. They lived in the country. So, but thankfully, there was a neighbor that was driving down the road, that going to his house way down the road, and he seen the flames engulfing the garage because that's where it occurred at, and it was started at. And so the neighbor ran to the front door, bam, 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 knocked and shit. My mom and dad were in the kitchen. They had no idea what was going on yet. And so thankfully, the neighbor let them know, made them aware, and so they were able to get out before, obviously, before they were the house
Oh wow.
or spread or anything. That's the way they got
Yeah.
out. Thankfully, there was a neighbor because they lived out in the country. So if that neighbor hadn't been there, maybe things would have not been so good.
So hold on, right? So yeah, so
Yeah,
Ronnie,
it's getting tricky. It's getting real sticky.
so Ronnie, remember there was some sort of witness that there was a woman with blonde hair that was there, right?
Mm,
That was some somehow some way connected to seeing some shit or being around the vicinity of where this took place, right?
allegedly. Okay, I'm hearing you.
So, right, and this is
Right.
just me,
Yep.
but Mila does
Mm,
fit that fucking description, and she's a
mm.
part of the whole
We were just talking
that
about
crew.
Bunny who would play. I asked who would Bunny play, and we brought up Mila for that exact reason.
Absolutely, man. But she's definitely she's there's there's some sort of thing going on where he's gonna put the two together. Um,
Right.
if not, that I'm wrong. I'm mistaken. I'm human. But
Yeah. Well,
I don't know from the stuff that we've got so far, the evidence that we've collected along the months that we've been covering this Wade
Right.
bullshit. It's starting to seem like I don't know. I'm waiting for the hit. Who's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
blonde
It's a
girl?
big bang coming, and I'm just waiting to see how it plays out. But like, I hate to call him a master manipulator because I don't like to give him too much credit. But I know he tries. I know he tries. And a marketing strategy is a business plan for convincing customers to buy products or service, right? and includes how to reach potential customers to turn them into customers, right? So when people ain't pushing a product, sometimes they're pushing themselves as the product
Yeah,
or a
you are the product.
representation.
Yeah.
Right, right, exactly.
Wade is the
You're a
product. She's
brand.
pushing.
You're a
She
brand.
she's
This
pushing
is
Wade.
pushing the
She's pimping.
brand, right?
She's pimping. She's pimping.
Jesus.
So it wasn't even just a warning, Jesse. It was an attempt. More than a warning. Far more than just a
Wow.
warning.
That was just crazy right
Keep
there.
in mind when they burned down Kelly's house, she was inside too. One of her dogs fucking died.
I'm not
More than a
mentioning Kelly.
warning. It's an yo. He said it was more than a warning. It was an attempt. Yo, my dog died. He said his dog died. Their dog, allegedly. That's crazy. Yo, if anything, man, I hate to see an animal get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I like animals probably more than I like people. You know, people know how I am with my pit bulls. But if that's truly the case, man, rest in peace, because you know they got nothing to do with nothing, man. Leave them dogs out of it.
Because I don't.
Don't mention
I'm not
Kelly.
mentioning Kelly. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Swinging, yeah.
All right. Let me continue on this one. Less than a month after your adopted parents' house was mysteriously burned down, and Wade knew this was Eric and the organization attempting to kill them. Wade decided then to retract his story after his parents' house burned down because he realized the organization would still try to kill his loved ones. It took him some time to come out. It took him some time to come out because he was hoping to not have a public defender and wanted to do it the right way with someone who would understand and be willing to stand up for him. Over time, he realized he would not get that. He would not get that, and decided he needed to contact the news to get a story out and retract his story of guilt.
Correct.
His admission of guilt. Admission of guilt. And that's how I'm going to end it. And then kind of leave this up.
That's a really good ending. Leave it just the way it needs to be.
I'm fucking so nervous right now. I'm so nervous. I don't want to fuck this up.
You want a Xanax?
No, clearly, but I'm going to record it. And, like, I'm not good with technology, and, like, I'm going to be the one doing the TikTok live, and, like, I have to do all these fucking moving pieces. I'm going to record this thing. I can't find a voice moderator, so it's going to have to be my voice.
Where's that live at? We need that.
Say what now?
Where's that live at? That TikTok live.
I'm not sure. I think
I might
that
have
was
to
taken.
slide that up in here.
That might have been taken down, if I'm not mistaken. But
I'm sure exactly my point. Thank you. Let's go.
Voice moderator. I have to.
I want to tell you something real quick. So, if Brooke is not willing to shut her fucking personal pages down now, then I'm gonna have an issue with her, and she's gonna have to go somewhere or something, because I mean she has to respect the fact that now this fucking crazy bitch has been found and contacted her. So she needs to either be mindful of that and take action. Listen, I don't have to. No, it's not that. Listen, she has to shut her face down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If she's not willing to do that now, then we're gonna have a problem with her. I'm keeping it real.
I think what would help is if you called her as well too, Wade.
Yeah, I don't have time to do that right now. Yeah, I don't have time to do that right now, but I will call her. What time does she go to work?
She's going in, I think, sometime soon. And I still need to get a recording for you. I know you got stuff to do, but I still need a recording from you for Val for this video.
And I'm gonna, Val sent me a message I need to type up, so I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper and I'll retype it back to her.
You have 1 minute remaining.
This stupid fucking German girl. Stupid fucking German girl. Just fucking with everything right now. But I
Tomorrow.
I know, baby. I know.
No more games after tomorrow, too. If that shit doesn't go through, then...
No more games. Hold up. Yo. They all up here playing mental keep away with this boy the whole time. Dumb data. Dude. This dude's an idiot.
Yeah, I'm just fucking stressed over this shit. I'm just fucking stressed over this live, and I got so much stuff to do, so I'll let you go.
I will call you back as soon as possible. I love you.
Okay.
Relax. Take a breather. Don't drink like 2 bottles of water back to back.
I'm so worried I'm going to fuck this up. All right, I'm good. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
call 3. You need to call many girls.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Baby. So I send the money, baby.
You sent $5, baby?
Yeah.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, baby. All right, good deal. Good.
Well, thank you, Vivian. Make this world a better place.
Is that what it says? That's not my message.
I know, really. I
Yo,
think it's
hold up.
unfunny.
I just wanted to say, right? Excuse me for the technical difficulties, but I wanted to say, as soon as they showed that title, I was waiting for you to read it, bro. I already knew who it was gonna be, bro. I already knew it was Vivian. I already knew it was D German. You could tell by the title, bro. Respectfully.
Okay. How much money is up there, baby? Is it show?
13,000. 13,000.
Woo! Rich as hell yeah.
Oh, girl, we can see a phone call from Wade and piece of Wade's clothing. Can go up, maybe.
Is that the raffle?
Update for donation. That's what it says.
Baby,
Yeah, I'm here.
what are you doing?
Nothing.
You were opening the door and shutting the door and shit.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. What are you doing?
I'm smoking. I didn't do anything.
Baby?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing? Nothing.
I don't do anything. I'm just smoking. I'm sitting here and be happy about nothing. Nothing. How many girls did you have called for sending money, baby?
Well, did you say I have to call for every $5? Is that what you said?
No, but you can see it here right now. So how many girls do you call for sending you money? Because that is what you can get when you send money. So
How much money they got to send to get that?
for a phone call?
New information on the
Yeah.
fire in Harlem. It's
Wait a moment.
YouTube
So that
Street.
they can definitely call to you 500.
By what? 500?
Mm-hmm.
That's solid. Okay.
How many girls did you talk to?
None so far. I haven't told nobody thank you or nothing. Only message to my team that's posted my message saying thank you to the various names. So far, that's it.
Okay.
Go get your Starbucks, baby.
No, why? Why you not need to hang up again? Do you need to call someone again?
No, I'm going to stay on the phone with you while you drive.
I'm smoking right now, so I don't drive. I just sitting here and just listen to you.
Yeah. Baby.
You know what you want to say? So you better write this girl my name.
Hey, when is that raffle supposed to be over with? You didn't tell me.
Let me see. 1 moment.
I'll write anyways right now. So,
Now you notice the
obviously.
difference, man.
When is
Like
it supposed to be?
these two right here, they're way more on the same wavelength, like mental, likewise. Like so, most people would have trouble somewhat understanding her because she speaks broken English, right? She's German, but she's just dumb as fuck and he's dumb as fuck. So it just works. They understand each other. It's like mumbles, like you know what I mean.
Over the thing.
Yeah, 1 moment. Where I can find it?
Oh, I
I
don't
can
know,
look on the
baby. I
Facebook
just.
group, but I don't want to go on any group there. So I just
I'll
saw a
just.
screenshot.
What do you mean you saw a screenshot?
I just saw a screenshot on TikTok.
Who posted it?
1 moment. Your page.
My page? Okay. I'll just ask right now when the raffle's supposed to be over with. It's not a big deal. I can find out.
I can't find it anymore. 1 moment. You need to ask. I really don't know. I can't find it.
You want me to ask? I can.
Yeah, I don't know, baby. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. See the comments on all funny.
Baby?
Yeah, I'm here, baby. I just read. Please. As they say, they are your wife.
What did you just say to me?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They say that they are your wife.
Who?
Who is the man that...
Who is my wife?
Tell me, who is the man that
Baby, I don't know. You act like I know the motherfucking internet. Like I just know every goddamn buddy and every goddamn thing.
Okay.
You talking about people,
You don't
Amanda?
know?
Yeah, she donated. Is that why you're bringing it up? Should we reach out to her and tell her we're going to refund her donation?
You need to call many girls, baby.
Okay, you are getting really out of line already this morning. I don't really appreciate it. Because I don't want to have
Baby,
that
you
type
need
of
to call
thing.
many girls. That's everything what I'm saying. That's everything.
You put me on mute?
What?
You put me on mute?
No, I don't. I just read, baby. One per week. A phone call per week. Okay, I'm back. I don't want to read this shit.
We're going to have one of those days, aren't we?
What, baby?
We're going to have one of those days today, aren't we?
What one of those days, baby? What do you mean, baby?
Nothing, baby.
No, tell me.
It's going to be one of those days today with you, I can tell. It is.
I'm just sad that you can't understand me. That's sad. For you, it's maybe just one phone call, baby. I mean, not.
Yeah, she's a stress factor, man. She's got a job to do, and she does it well.
Yeah, she's all about the drama. You know, all about the other females and the.
Because maybe it's one, then you want to call her again. What are you doing?
Nothing. Trying to breathe. My anxiety's my eyes is a little bad. Nothing.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You want to call me back, or
Yeah.
when you don't want, then you don't need to, baby. It's up on you.
I want to call you back, but I do need you to go to the bank. It's already 9 o'clock in the morning. I will call you
What
back.
Yeah, I was waiting all morning. That's okay.
I'm going to call you
Call
back.
me back or not?
Yes, I'll call you back. You're going to drive to the bank. I'm going to call you back. Love you. I'm calling you back right
I
now.
wanted to call me now back. Yeah, please.
That's what I'm doing. Right now.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
I'll be right back. I love you. I'll be right back. 1 second.
I love you.
Call 4. Your man is going to get out of jail or prison at some point.
Dark serial killer eyes.
Various other things, prostitution with the women.
Where there's nothing to reason with. It's a black hole. You're saying words, you're trying to evoke emotion in somebody, and there's nothing behind those eyes.
Records will show, text messages will prove, and these are things that my lawyers already have.
Do you got a man locked up down the road? Ain't you there for him? Are you there for him? Is your man locked up? Yeah, up the road. Are you there for him? Are you there for him? Is your man locked up? Yeah, in the hole. Are you there for him? Hold it down for him. Is your man locked up? Man, up the road. Are you there for him? Are you there for him? Homie got 25 years, she cried 100 tears. You know what hurt with fear is if he come home queer. I know that you miss his touch, but you gotta hit him up on JPay. I know it's annoying, cause you gotta drop what you're doing every day. Don't leave him on the dial tone, he doesn't wanna die alone. One day he might come home, but tell the truth or you gon' hold him down. Long nights up in that cell, can't you tell he be living through hell? Witches, peaches, giving them spells, sticking, licking, coming through mail. We only got 1 more minute, yeah, from the GTL. Lady, she is sick of me by now, I just scream and yell. Do you got a man locked up? You're down the road, are you there for him? Are you there for him? Do you got a man locked up in the hole? Are you there for him? Are you there for him? You can't teach a dog new tricks. I ain't talking about weight, yeah, this song ain't for him. This is for the innocent, for the ones ain't doing shit. Maybe they sold some bricks, now they got caught with it. This ain't for the ones that was raping, killing women. This ain't for the ones that was failed by the justice system. Yeah, do you got a man locked up down the road? Are you there for him? Are you there for him? Is your man locked up? You're in the hole. Are you there for him? Are you there for him? Yeah, good night, yo. Plugger, we out. Hashtag prison reform.